Time's up. Let's do this.
Alright, welcome back ladies and gentlemen to the Legends Season 4. Of course, this is a best of 5 single elimination Southeast Asia Legends Invitational. So you're gonna have to be a legend player to be in this tournament. In fact, all the players in this tournament are all legend players from Southeast Asia. They're seeded according to the rank that they played in Season 4 of the rank ladder. And yeah, they are here today, and we are down to the last 4 players, in which every single one of them will walk away with some money. The real question is how much. And that said, we have some pretty interesting games here, and you're hosted by both me, Babael, as well as Katips. So how are you doing, man?
I'm doing good, and we were just talking off stream that the players we're gonna watch right now, I mean, one of them is a consistently high-ranked player in the Philippines, which is Zadkiel, and then the other guy is adyb, who has consistently been really good in all of the Southeast Asian tournaments. Pretty much a lot of them are, you'd see his name in most of the tournaments in the region, so should be a very exciting match to see. So just looking at their decks, adyb is running Druid, Priest, and Warlock, and Zadkiel is running Druid, Paladin, and Warlock, so kind of similar strategies. Lots of control I'm expecting, and yeah, should be a pretty good match.
Right. So Zadkiel is from S Ventures Gaming, adyb is from Singapore Gaming. I mean, he's from Singapore, and both of these players are probably gonna give us a pretty good show here. The good news is that one of them will be going through and securing himself at least 150 Singapore dollars. The other player is going to go down to the bronze match, in which it's probably going to be either 100 or 50 Singapore dollars. And on the flip side of this entire bracket, we have Live for Life versus TNT that you just watched on stream just one series earlier. TNT versus Live for Life. Both of those players will be playing in the same setting, just that it's going to be off stream. And we'll be, I'm very excited to see who is going to go through to the Grand Finals. And Grand Finals, man, we've seen adyb last month in the Grand Finals of the Legends Tournament, losing the Lightbringer 3-2. So today, maybe he's back for revenge. And Lightbringer is unfortunately knocked out of this tournament even before the semi-finals. So adyb should be in a pretty good spot, and it's going to be up to Zadkiel to stop him right now.
Yep, right. So you should be opening with. Playing seems to be
sorry,
a lot
I think you're cutting off. Are you there? Hello?
I'm back.
Yeah,
Hello?
I think your mic's cutting off. You might want to do a call.
Yeah.
Oh,
yeah.
okay.
I think
better.
I think I just got a lag spike. But anyway, I just wanted to ask, what do you think they're going to be opening up with in this round? Given that it's going to be Druid, Priest, Warlock for adyb, or it's going to be Druid, Paladin, Warlock for Zadkiel.
I think he will play Paladin first, and I think it's interesting that adyb has got some really good decks. I mean, good classes to go with him. And if he plays Priest first, then that would be a very big curveball for adyb. But given the fact that we've seen that he used to like, as in he really likes open with Druid, I think if you go Paladin, you have a pretty good shot against Druid. Yeah, and anyway, I just saw a PM to adyb, and by Infinity, he was saying that he's a Vietnam killer. Because for all 3 rounds he played against Vietnamese, and he took all 3 of them down.
Well, adyb is a regional killer. We always see him at the tops of these tournaments, so pretty good. And he is throwing us a curveball. Both players throwing us a curveball, so we're not seeing Druid first. We're going to see Warlock for Zadkiel, and we're going to see Druid for adyb. And it looks like it's a handlock, isn't it?
Can you see Zadkiel's hand?
I can't see Zadkiel's hand.
Can or cannot?
Cannot.
Oh shit. Okay. I think Zadkiel's connection is not allowing us to watch his hand, which is really regrettable for this instance. I mean, he's from the Philippines, and it's like 1 megabyte per second upload. But on the bright side, you will not have any lag from the bottom board, because adyb is situated in Singapore, and it should be okay.
Ooh, looks like adyb is running. This is the token Druid we saw from earlier in the tournament, isn't it? This is the one with the oozes.
Yeah, it's the same token Druid. It's the same player. I think he's got some pretty good luck. So we're gonna be casting this game from one player's perspective.
So a lot of guessing on our side. Okay, it looks like it's gonna be handlock.
This is definitely handlock from Othering Fuss here, and I think handlock against adyB's deck
it's gonna have a hard time. I think.
Yeah, I mean, Handlock is pretty good. Handlock is pretty good if you have Shadow Flame. The thing is, adyb doesn't have a very good starting hand. He's got one Savage Roar, but he doesn't have enough token generating stuff. He can play Shadow next Ramas here, and I think that's what he's gonna do. But his tokens are gonna die. And the moment you play Echoing Ooze, people know it. This is a very standard, you know, token deck. They're gonna try and kill as many minions as possible. And if Zadkiel plays Hellfire, or maybe just even the Shadow Flame, everything's gonna go. It's turn 4. I think it's time for us to see. It's not gonna be any of those. It's just a Twilight Drake. He's gonna take out one minion.
So again, for the chat room, you'll have to forgive us. We can't see Zadkiel's hand, so a lot of speculation is going to be happening from me and Babael. And Silence is going to go down. He's going to get some value off of his. Depends though. Is he gonna innervate into hero power? You think?
Don't see a point in that. Might as well run a 1-2 into the 4-1. It's not gonna survive next turn from the 3-2 anyway.
Yeah.
You might want to save Innervate for, you know, something a little bit later, like Power of the Wild. It's amazing that I haven't seen Power of the Wild this entire day on any token druid.
Yeah.
It's almost as if it's not, you know, recommended anymore.
Well, what card could have taken the place of Power of the Wild? I think a second Savage Roar would be better than a Power of the Wild.
For sure, for sure.
And also, I don't see, like, the new token druid isn't running Violet Teacher anymore. That's
oh my god,
thing.
a second keeper is just gonna silence the Drake. And here he's just gonna coin hero power. Alright,
wow,
alright.
That's really lucky.
And a 4-4 now gonna deal some damage, some beef there.
The Shade is gonna be revealed, 4-4.
Although I really like it if he waits for one more turn, because 5-5 means that, but then again, it doesn't really matter, because if he really wants to Shadow Flame, he'll do it anyway. Yeah. Sorry. You can attack.
I think he's also. Do you think he's also baiting out a Soulfire? Because 4-4 is a prime target for Soulfire, and you just wanna possibly get rid of an extra card in the hand of Zadkiel.
Yeah, I think that's a pretty good read on your part. You play the 4-4, it gets Soulfired. He loses one card. If you lose something big, it's really bad. If you lose a Tom providing minion, it's really bad. But we have to also remember that adyb already used both Keeper of the Grove, and that is gonna mean that he doesn't have enough silence to deal with taunt. He does have Black Knight, and we all know he's gonna say Black Knight for, you know, Taunted Giant, just to chop something down completely.
Yeah, I think he should run the 5-5 into the Ancient Watcher, to be honest, and then go with maybe a Lothab. Because if he taunts up the 4-5, he doesn't have Swipe yet. That might be trouble for him later on.
It's okay. He has got Druid of the Claw in cat form that can help him deal some damage with Wrath. The kill next turn if he gets there.
Could be.
Oh, but he's just gonna trade.
Play.
Okay, that's fine. That's fair. So he's gonna deal 2 damage to Zadkiel, and Zadkiel's down to 20 health. Lower Thab is here. I think he's going for it. I think this is game. Next turn.
You think
There's
so?
the Savage Roar. Yeah, Savage Roar, Innovate, Druid of the Claw. It's enough.
Ooh, look.
Oh, but that Sludge Belcher, nasty Sludge Belcher.
And no silence either, so.
Oh man, that's gonna pull break on every single thing.
adyb probably cursing internally. The one thing that could have stopped him is Sludge Belcher, and here it comes, so.
You can't play Black Knight here, but then again, Black Knight.
I would. I'd just go for it.
I wouldn't. I would have saved Black Knight for, you know, Taunted Giants, because that's one giant gone. Drawing card is fine, yeah. You know, getting Echoing Ooze again means that he's a little bit more comfortable to trade the board with the minions, because at least no matter what, he's gonna have some he's gonna find some value in having more than one minion from one card from the Echoing Ooze. Here he can kill. Oh, I don't like this, but I like to run a 5-5 into it, but that's fine. I think he's just gonna try and keep as many things alive as possible. Although running the 2-4 really is tempting, it's gonna reduce that to 2-3. The main reason he didn't run Lower Thab into that is because he's afraid of stuff like a very cheap Shadow Flame, like a Shadow Flame onto Ancient Watcher or something like that.
Or a Hellfire.
Or a Hellfire, you're right. So that's why it doesn't run into the 3-5. So he's playing minion protection scheme.
Yeah.
And Zadkiel now has the ability to use any spells. Sorry, you're saying?
MPS, minion protection scheme. But notice he also didn't run Loatheb into Zadkiel. He's playing around the 18 health life total, which is kind of like the break point for when Molten Giants start to become really cheap. So,
I mean, as the token druid, you have to always understand that you are the one playing without having the need to lower your opponent's health too much, because there is that one big turn burst that just takes everything down, and that's all you're waiting for. So
I think this is
okay.
over. I think this is over if Zadkiel doesn't have a taunt. I think that's it.
Yeah, I think that even if he has a taunt, it's still over.
Because there's an Innervate and there's a Wrath, and
right. Depends on what he taunts up. If he plays a giant, it's gonna have to be a mountain giant. But I have a feeling that mountain giant so far is 4/4 unfound, or if he doesn't have a defender Argus, it's a second Sludge Belcher.
Oh my god!
This Sludge Belcher is just buying so much time.
adyb just broke his keyboard. He's just. I can't believe this crap. What is this? Oh man, that's painful to see from adyb. He had the win both times, and
big game hunter. That is a sign that it is going to be a Shadow Flame. It could be a mind game here.
Ooh, swipe.
Oh man, that's the damage he needs. Does he have enough? That's the question. Black Knight there, 3/5, and what else do you need here?
Innervate.
Savage Roar. And I guess it's enough.
And that's it.
Yeah.
Exactly the amount he needs.
Perfect math calculation from a China guy living in Singapore. You can't be more Asian than that, trust me.
Yeah, that is a perfect description. So Zadkiel is left with his Paladin and his Druid. Do you think he's gonna go for a mirror match, knowing that it's a token Druid?
Paladin and Druid. Yeah. But then again, if you lose the coin flip, he's probably gonna lose the series. If he plays Paladin, he can try and hope that the Paladin... I mean, it's gonna boil down to how many variable Paladin deck, or rather viable Paladin deck, does Zadkiel have. It's gonna be Paladin. So I'm assuming he's got at least 2 viable decks there. And I'm seeing something from Zadkiel's screen at long last.
From last turn? Maybe two
No,
turns ago?
from last game.
Ooh, I kind of like seeing Shade of Naxxramas.
And it's gone again! His screen is gone again! But doesn't matter.
Just showed up a little bit and then it's gone again.
Shut up to say hi. You ever had those kind of friends?
Oh man. Ooh!
Oh man, this is good stuff.
Did adyb just change decks? Or this is the same deck and this is the first time we've seen Spectral Knight?
It could be a different variation. It depends. I think it should still be a token druid, but just changing around the tech cards a little bit. Black Knight's still around, so not worry about Black Knight. It's gonna innovate coin Spectral Knight. This is a beast. 4/6, no way to clear it at turn 3.
Unless there's an equality and that he just wasted everything.
Ah, yeah, you're right. But one equality for 4/6 and innovate and coin, I would trade any day for that. Because you have to remember, what is the bane of token druid is equality clearing your board. So here, I think I'm comfortable, man.
Oh man, that is a bold play. That Spectral Knight is going to be sticking around for the next 3 or 4 turns at least, unless Zadkiel has like a Sludge Belcher maybe. I don't know.
He definitely plays Sludge Belcher. That's an auto included. Almost every competitive deck I've seen except for Zoo. But anyway, Zadkiel, because he hesitated on the equality in the last turn, now even if he gets equality, he cannot kill it off. He's gonna play True Silver Champion. But then that's not gonna kill the 4/5, so that's just gonna be a dead card there. Savage Roar is here. Can his luck get any better than this? In all the games we've casted on stream, he just keeps getting Savage Roar. It's like always there for him before turn 7. He gets Savage Roar, sometimes even gets 2 Savage Roar. And
we've seen Force of Nature all of once this whole tournament. Once only. We see Savage Roar every single time.
Every single game, Savage Roar all the way. So here we have Zadkiel down to 22 already. 2 minutes on the field here for adyb. That's 6 plus Savage Roar dealing extra 4, 10 damage in 1 turn. Of course, he's not going to use it yet. I'm just saying that, you know, that this amount of potential damage is on the board. There we go, Sludge Belcher. You always play Sludge Belcher.
Oh my gosh, Sludge Belcher. come to ruin the party once again. Well, how do you feel about Black Knight?
He
in the
can't.
next turn.
He can't, not now. But he can play Defender Argus to trade effectively, very effectively.
Yes.
The only downside is that your Spectral Knight is not gonna be happy. He will die to the True 7 champion, but I think that's a pretty okay trade. And generally against a Paladin, because we all know Paladin, you need those consecration, you need those wall parameter equality. You generally want to win the game before they get those draws, because it's just so hard for them to draw into the full deck there.
Yep.
So he's just going to go all face right now, I think. Yeah, kill the 1/2. Very good trade here. Even the damage ball stays alive. Fantastic play.
I really like that. So he's gonna have to take 5 damage if he has to. To get rid of the Spectral Knight, and of course Savage Roar, the big threat. So that's 7 plus 4 plus 5
And swipe.
and swipe.
So those are available over the next 2 turns for ADYB. By turn 7, perfect combo. If 3 of those minions stay alive and his health boost stays at 22, it doesn't even matter. It's gonna be enough. That's 10 damage plus 6 from Savage Roar and 2 from himself. That's 18 damage plus swipe, just nice 22. So what Zadkiel needs now is to heal up or to take care of all of those minions. He can kill some, but it's gonna take some damage as well. And we have to remember that there's the Haunted Creeper, Shed of Nextramas, and Equality comes out.
Ooh.
Yep. See,
That's
this
gonna
is
hurt.
this is what Token Druid don't want to see. 3 minions getting addressed, but it's fine. That's 1 combo gone. He's left with 1 Equality and 1 Wall Parameter. And wow, this top deck, Kane Bloodhoof says hi, guys. 4/5 Death Rattle. Equality is not gonna do jack.
He's gonna have to swing.
Oh man, but
Oh,
Humility is gonna do jack, so that's 1/5. And the real Kane comes out. Will the real Kane please stand up?
Wow. So that's a surprising turn of events in favor of Zadkiel. He has just neutered the cow base pretty much.
Oh, I'm looking at a hand of Zadkiel right now. I can see some pictures here. It's a Loa Thap, a dead card, the Harrison Jones, Stampeding Kodo, and Consecration. It doesn't have a second equality.
Okay, so this is going to be difficult. So if the Shade of Nextramas grows to a sufficient size, that could be his finisher.
Oh, he goes away again. Man, this is just frustrating. But 4/5 is gonna deal damage on the 1/2, and the second consecration is gonna come out. This is the second consecration. Only 1 equality has been used. No pyromancer found yet. And Zadkiel's hand, if I recall correctly, he doesn't have any other block clear mechanic. Druid of the Claw is here.
I think he should put up some defense first. He should buy some time to rebuild his tokens and try and draw out another Taunter. Maybe Sunwalker or would be a good target for Black Knight. Or even Tyrion. I think he's going to be saving that for Tyrion later on.
Yeah, for sure. They run Tyrion 100%. You don't want to waste the Black Knight or anything else. Especially for Druid, who really is so damn weak to deal with single target sticky minions.
That's right. So ADYB considering his options. I have a feeling he's going to put down some defense. He can use his Cairn to take out the 1/1 and then go for face for another 1 damage and then put down some defense. What do you think? Thinking about it.
I think turn 10 he can deal a very good amount of burst in the form of a cat form, Savage Roar, 6 damage, swipe for 10. Plus whatever else is on the field. It's actually gonna do it now.
Ooh, he's gonna YOLO cat form and keep a charge of.
That's fair.
That's fair. So that's 6.
We have to remember he gets Force of Nature and it's game.
I think he has game next turn if these aren't killed.
It will die. The 4/4 will obviously die to the Kane Bloodhoof.
Yeah.
So
Yeah, Force of Nature is gonna win it.
Lower Thap though.
Oh, not anymore.
Good timing. Good timing on the Lower Thap. I really like that. And here comes the first. No, I mean Keeper of the Grove. I would play Keeper Moonfire face, man, and just go all in face because I can.
just scare Zadkiel, is what you're saying?
But then again, he can. Yeah, there's still Bane Bloodhoof. Humility doesn't affect the afterlife, and he's gonna swipe that beast.
Holy crap!
Holy cow! For 9. Very good trade. In fact, I think it's like he doesn't have a play that turn, so might as well. Why not, right? Use the swipe. Right. And 14 health. It's just like your cat form is wasted. Not really, but I think it's still okay.
Here we go.
Oh my god, that is value target 101. Holy awesome cow. That thing is...
Oh, Zadkiel's breaking his keyboard.
He's gonna wreck. It is gonna wreck so hard.
Oh, this feels so good. Best target ever for Black Knight. Bye-bye, Tyrion.
Man. Yeah.
And that's gonna break the last charge of True Silver Champion also for Zadkiel. Ooh, boy.
I think you trade here because that weapon can deal for 5 now. You trade. I think you trade here. And you poke the 1/1.
Yes,
and
absolutely.
you just laugh here because he cannot trade effectively. One of those 2 minions can stay alive. Next turn, he can play Keep of the Grove for 2 damage and Savage Roar that will deal 6 damage. So it's not good enough still. 8, I think.
I think 12 maximum if you move.
Oh, but a Sludge Belcher. Oh, silence. Why not, right?
Why not? Of course.
Harry Jones.
Ooh, Harry Jones.
That's the date card that I saw just now. And a peek into Zadkiel's hand. Will we have the opportunity again? That's the question.
Oh man.
He draws card. Okay, that's fair. He says enough is enough. I don't want to deal with this shit. And he gets Echoing Ooze. Pretty good stuff. It's interesting that this Druid deck doesn't run Mark of the Wild, or rather he's not getting Mark of the Wild to combo with that. And by the way, Zadkiel has got Sylvanas Windrunner, Wild Pyromancer, and Stampeding Kodo.
But no Humility and no Eldor.
No Humility, no Eldor. Used up both Consecration, 1 Equality. I really hate tracking Paladin's card. I really hate tracking Paladin's card. He hasn't used Holy Light yet, by the way.
That's right. He thought about using Wrath for 1 to draw on the Sludge Belcher and then probably running the 4/1 into it, but thought against it. Thinking, ADY based thinking. So how would you play this? What would you be playing in this scenario?
Rough for 3 or 1. I think rough for 1 and run into it. I think that's the best play here. Get a second Echoing Ooze, that's pretty good. Just gonna play Echoing Ooze from the Innovate.
He wants that Savage Roar. He's gonna stop at nothing to get past that.
Now what's really gonna wreck is if Zadkiel draws the Equality. If that's Equality, we've seen that 3 cards in his hand. The Wild Pyromancer, Stampeding Kodo, and Sylvanas Windrunner. None of that is gonna help him. Except Wild Pyromancer's spell. And he needs 2 spells, but he only draws 1 card per turn. And he's gonna run that Harrison Jones into that, so he's gonna pick. Does he have Equality? Holy Light!
Holy Light.
Okay, that's good. That's 1 Holy Light gone, and that's not really gonna do anything. It's gonna take down 1 token. Stampeding Code is gonna kill the other one. Perfect play.
Wow, is Zadkiel gonna do a comeback?
No.
Got Sylvanas in hand?
The answer is no, because ADYB has got insane card advantage. We're looking at Ancient of Law drawing 2 more cards. And you have hero power to kill the 3/1, no problem whatsoever. Plus, we have to always remember that Paladin, they don't have burst. This guy takes.
That's also the last charge on his Ashbringer, also.
Yeah. So I think that he's just gonna draw more cards. He doesn't care. Rough. He's gonna rough for more cards. In fact, he's gonna count the amount of cards left in his deck. It's gonna rough for 1, and there goes the 3/1. So now you cannot kill the 5/5 unless you run the Ashbringer in. But if you run the Ashbringer in, you're gonna nullify. And the Force of Nature says hi. Wow, game over, guys.
Finally, we see Force of Nature show its face.
Yeah, you just dig deeper, man. Rather. You just keep digging deeper, and I think everything's fine. Here, unless he Holy Lights again, lay on hands. Okay, that's the 1 out that Zadkiel has. 19 health.
Is that enough, though?
No, 14 only.
Yeah. I mean, is that enough to keep him alive?
Yeah, for 1 turn. Here, Lower Thab is gonna come out, and I think Echoing Ooze, Lower Thab. You definitely want to play Lower Thab. Oh, 2/3 double taunt. But why is he not playing? Okay, he's not playing Lower Thab. What if there's Equality? That's my question to ADYB. It's really gonna wreck, right?
That's probably, well. There's still a fair bit of cards in the deck of Zadkiel. I think there's a chance that it is an equality. Just thinking.
I think there is a chance that it's quality, but here, Eldor Peacekeeper, maybe? It could be a Black Knight, seeing how it's targeting a taunt. Okay, no, it's just a Kodo there. And a True Silver Champion, that's gonna kill the 2-3. Down to 17, and it is gonna be enough. 14 plus 4. Sorry, back to 19. 14 plus 4 is only 18. It's not enough yet. One off lethal, man.
One off lethal.com. A Collide of Pain? Okay.
That's why I think you should have played Lower Thap. I really think he should have played Lower Thap. He didn't have to hero power to kill the token. It's not like this is a Blessing of Champion Paladin deck.
Yeah.
So I think but he's afraid, so he's gonna play 4-2 there. He might swipe here. Swipe Lower Thap is still not bad for him to play.
I think he should just put Loethab down and then maybe a Harvest Golem just to keep them sticky, and then just go for the kill next turn. What do you think?
Well, the Harvest Golem is definitely gonna die. It's not an empty board, so, and he doesn't have spell damage plus stuff. The Azure Drakes are not found. Maybe he doesn't run Azure Drake in his deck, which would be pretty surprising. I would love to know the amount of cards left in his deck right now, but he's not putting his mouse in that direction. So
yeah. So, tough decisions.
Yeah, indeed, very tough decision here. Swiping the 1-3 to prevent more card draw. Okay, that's fine. He's gonna have to look for hero power to try and knock on the 4-2, or maybe not. Just gonna Moonfire the 3-2. Hero power to kill the 4-1. Okay, so he still clears the board, deals 2 damage, and lowers Paladin to 16. There is still the chance of one more Holy Light. That could be in the
generally Paladin decks don't, the current ones don't only run a single Lay on Hands and a single Holy Light. The only way that Zadkiel can... Well, this looks like the deck I'm running. This looks like Colento's deck. I think that's
this game.
That's it. Well played. He knows what's up.
You can feel it. You can feel the force of nature Savage Roar coming from behind the screens of ADYB. Here comes those scary looking trees.
Here comes Groots punching through the screen into Zadkiel. And that's going to be exactly it.
Yep.
And ADYB up 2-0.
2-0 indeed. And it's been a really interesting series.
So it's going to be a mirror match for the last match of Zadkiel. So I'm expecting it's going to be some sort of a ramp. Ramp versus Token, it's a coin flip pretty much. If Token doesn't get its cards, then Ramp will be able to set up a defense.
But you ask yourself, has ADYB never gotten his card this entire day?
That's right. Exactly right.
And you
I have a feeling also he's going to change from the Token. Just a feeling. Because
I think it's possible that he's going to change.
Because Ramp versus Ramp just becomes see who can get the most value out of something like a Swipe or something like a Savage Roar, since Ramp Druids run at least maybe one. Let's see if ADYB has changed his deck, and it looks like that is the case. Mind games begin.
Let the mind games begin. Zadkiel now with the Druid, and ADYB with the Druid as well. This does not seem like it's the standard Token Druid. He is not having a very good hand. Chewing Yeti is here, and Zadkiel's hand once again remains completely mysterious to all of us. I'm getting a sneak peek here. It's Ancient of War, Wildgrowth, Sunwalker, and Shit of Nexramas.
So they're both running similar decks. ADYB's running the more modern deck with the Savage Roar. I think this is Garrus' list. Yeah, so it's just gonna be who puts out more minions faster and more efficiently, and who can clear the board more efficiently.
Yeah,
it's pretty much coin flip time.
For Zadkiel, he does have the Wildgrowth, so that's pretty good. And he goes away again. So Innovate is gonna come out, and what is gonna show us a Sunwalker.
Wow.
with the merits of the wild growth completely.
And that's going to be silenced.
Yeah. I think so.
Silence is his best play, and then turn 4 he can go Yeti. Yeah, and let's point out as well, ADYB does have the Savage Roar into Force of Nature already in his hand, so 100% server uptime on the Savage Roar. Pretty much.
No maintenance needed for ADYB.
No maintenance needed. That's not even a 5/9. That's a full 100% uptime on that server.
Yep, he's gonna silence the 4/5 like you mentioned. But the downside is that the 2/4 is gonna die, but he can always rough the 4/5, and that's gonna take off Innovate. But that's 2 card for 2 card exchange, and he's gonna lose 1 silence, 1 very critical silence. Innovate again. Wow, big one. Ancient of War.
Ooh,
He's just upping the nth right here. We all know that Druid cannot deal with 5/10 easily.
That's tough. No Innervate, no Wild Growth, also no coin either for ADYB, so that's going to be a little tough. Wow. I don't know how he's going to deal with this. That's a pretty god draw from the side of Zadkiel.
Yep. We do apologize for the late screen change, by the way, guys. There's some problems on ADYB's side, that's why. On my side for ADYB, yeah, it sounds like the phrasing's wrong. But yeah, I do see Kel'Thuzad for Zadkiel.
Yeah, it's new. Oh, I haven't seen Kel'Thuzad in a Druid deck, so that's pretty interesting.
Yeah,
that would be a nice tech card. I think Wrath for the 4/3 is pretty required at this moment.
I actually think that Zadkiel's connection is making this a lot more fun than it is.
the fact that we're speculating.
The fun that the fact that you cannot see what's coming, and he gives you sneak peek, guys. Kel'Thuzad, then guys, shit next Ramas. Oh my god. Okay, so it's effective trait, but ADYB. Do you think Zadkiel runs Poison Seed?
I haven't seen it lately. I mean, I haven't seen it at all in the current meta, so might not be.
He might. Okay, Poison Seed costs 4, right? Or 6?
I actually
have no idea.
I think it's 4.
Okay, if it's 4, then he could Poison Seed, Innovate Kel'Thuzad. Everything comes back. Full board, 100% control. 1 turn miracle.
1 turn miracle.
That's all you need.
Oh man, oh my gosh, look at all these taunts coming from Zadkiel. That's gonna be an insurmountable wall pretty much to get past. That's still 5/6, 3/5. And now Zadkiel can just relax and let his Shade of Naxxramas grow. And no innervates on the side of ADYB. Is he gonna be forced to use up his Force of Nature?
Hand. He's starting to run out of luck. 777 in his hand there. Ancient of War, double Ancient of Lore. He's winning the jackpot, but in the wrong game.
Yeah, that's right. That's a triple. Oh gosh. Oh my gosh. All the taunts keep coming. All the best taunts coming for Zadkiel at the right time. This is not looking good. I think this is it for ADYB.
Unless ADYB's deck runs Poison Seed, then yes, I think he can save himself some trouble there. But it's Wild Growth. Finally. And he's gonna play his 5/10 finally after the whole day is done. After taking 20 damage.
Blueberry's late to the party. He's like, I'm here, guys.
Kel'Thuzad, it's time. It's time to trade effectively.
You mean it's time to trade everything and then get it back?
Yeah, effectively. Good trade. Good trade. I like that.
Wow.
ADM has been shocked, man. Who plays Kel'Thuzad in a Druid deck?
This is... Wow.
Oh, you imagine Sludge Belcher back again and you just concede. You just imagine that factor, guys, and you know it's done. Sludge Belcher plus 1/1/2 taunt on the field. That's not what you want to see at all.
Okay, so ADYB gets pushed to either his Warlock or his Priest. So, how do you feel about either of those against this kind of deck?
I think he's gonna play Priest first.
I think he's gonna play Priest first.
I think it's a question of being confident and comfortable. This is a Druid deck. Priest shouldn't have much of a trouble dealing with Druid deck because they are generally above 4 attack. The only 4 attack that they have is just the Druid of the Claw. That's the only one problem that they have to deal with. Other than that, everything else is pretty okay, except for Sunwalker, which I think if Zadkiel plays the same deck, he might run Sunwalker as well, which would be a very, very devastating thing. to handle. So given the fact that we've considered two cards, or rather two kind of cards in the entire deck list, he might want to run Handlock for that version, for the particular purpose. But yeah, he's gonna play Handlock.
Okay, this should be pretty exciting. I want to see how Handlock does against this very unique Ramp Druid. Very exciting to see. Very fun to play, it looks like.
Yeah, it
and
seems like
Zadkiel
Mulligan always lags, but yeah, you're right, sorry?
It's Zadkiel pretty much got the god draw of that deck. It's like,
oh yeah, he's got everything he needs. Innovate into very early Sunwalker, then the second Innovate into a Ancient of War. I think double Innovate and Wild Growth wins the game for him.
Yeah, pretty much. That he couldn't have asked for a better draw than that. I think in the textbook of this deck, like, this is the perfect draw, and he just got all of it. So
this is like when you theory craft a deck, and you're like, yeah, you get this, then this, and you really get it.
Yeah,
that kind of feeling.
You got it perfectly.
Perfect.
Wow.
But now it's Druid up against Handlock. What do you think is the advantage for both players here?
Well, that Kel'Thuzad is going to be a very interesting tech card.
We're assuming he runs
Handlock.
the same deck, right?
Assuming he runs the same deck. I think Handlock has an advantage traditionally against a traditional ramp deck, just because Druid, as we always say, has trouble with large single minions. And at least, okay, ADYB has managed to draw into his... he got both of them. Wow.
Yeah, good stuff. Good start.
Let's see if Zadkiel gets his god draw again.
Oh my god, coin Innovate. Turn 5 bullshit drops. Okay, Wild Growth. I need to breathe here. I thought turn 5 bullshit. I wanted to say 5 cost bullshit, but I said turn 5 bullshit. Oh man. Okay. So
Harvest Golem probably gonna come down for Zadkiel.
Oh man, he might innovate here. No.
Ooh,
can you live with this fear, really, that every single turn he's gonna innovate something out bigger than he can deal with? Oh man, how do these players play under such stress?
This is why we don't play, man. This is why we don't play.
Man, it's bad for health. Shapeshift comes out. That's gonna deal 1 damage onto Gul'dan. 25 is to 31. And 80 YB. Next turn with a 4 cost Mountain Giant. That's gonna test the water for all that is gonna follow behind.
And I just want to point out, ADYB's friend just opened the Baron Geddon from a pack. Congratulations.
Oh man,
you have
well
one
done,
today
sir.
also.
And okay,
oh
Big Game Hunter.
Gosh.
Okay, that's fine. That's probably the only one Big Game Hunter you run, unless you're expecting a Handlock. Then Zadkiel is next level in terms of mind game, because this is not deck locked situation, which is what makes it fun, you see. So 4-9 is here and a 5-5. Oh my god.
This is gonna be a silence. Watch this. This is gonna be a silence. I can feel it.
Oh, you're right.
What did I say? And then he's just gonna hero power and run all over ADYB. Uh-oh. This is trouble.
This is bad. No Shadow Flame yet for ADYB.
Next turn is gonna be
man.
Ancient of War.
Oh, Shadow Flame says hi. But where is that where is the 2 mana cost Ancient Watcher? It's not found, and he's just raging all over his cards that you can see. He's 1 cost away from Arcane Golem as well. He's gonna play lower tap. He says enough is enough, sir. Don't beat me anymore.
This is
anything
gonna be Ancient
but
of War.
the gutter.
I can feel it. Ancient of War is coming right now.
I think no. I think swipe and it's done. No, wait. Can he swipe? No, he can't swipe. Oh, damn it. It's not turn 9 yet. He doesn't have Innovate as well, because Innovate is going to cost a lot more. So shit, next round is going to kill Loathap. He buys himself 1 turn.
We're going to go to turn 5. I mean to game 5. Here we go.
But wait, it may not be over. Next turn, we are looking at 4 damage Shadow Flame. He can clear the board, except for the 5 damage, 5 health, 5 toughness, Ancient of Lore. That's the only thing that's gonna stick until the end.
Fantastic draws on the side of Zadkiel, I have to say. I think ADYB's luck just started running out.
This is why you never praise a player for his luck. Owl comes out. Owl's interesting.
Not gonna do anything though.
Nope, it's not. And he really needs to Shadow Flame. It's not a question. It's an order. He needs to Shadow Flame right now. The question is, what does he sacrifice? And I know he doesn't want to sacrifice the Arcane Golem, but it seems like he doesn't have a choice. I think he only runs 1 Arcane Golem. And that is the in honor represent you know, maybe not representation, but you can say substitute for Leeroy.
So what happens is, if he plays Arcane Golem, goes for the face, and then Shadow Flame, that's going to clear out the board. And if Zadkiel attacks with the Ancient of Lore, that's going to drop him to 10, making both of his Boltons free.
He does have double, yeah, but he does have double swipe from Zadkiel's side.
Oh, wow, okay.
But so what? He doesn't have a Zoo Drake. All he needs is a Zoo Drake. And 8 plus 4, 5. No, okay. He does have double Innovate, by the way. So, when I said that, you know, you were just afraid of him landing a 5-cost bullshit, he had those cards in hand. He just decided not to do that. He's not gonna shed. Wow. Okay, he's gonna gamble with 7. Oh my god, is it enough? 7 plus 8 is 15. It's not enough.
Oh my gosh.
That is a very good call. But
Let's see
sir,
if
what is the
Zadkiel-
cost here?
Is Zadkiel going to be playing around this life total, or is he going to be playing it safe?
Oh man, you don't know. He's got 7 cards in hand.
None of us know.
Some of it are
we're-
sitting there for quite long.
That's right. We know as much as the audience. Very exciting.
Okay, he's going for face. 16 health. Does the 5 damage minion attack? That's the real question. Sludge Belcher, so no swipe here. And I think he attacks with 1, not with the 5. Does he go all in? No, he doesn't. Very good call there. And all of a sudden, you're just lost all over again.
Yeah, that's right. What do you do now?
I
it's
think
over.
you silence Sludge Belcher, you run Arcane Golem into the 5-2,
And then pray.
and then pray.
And then pray.
And then pray.
Oh boy.
He needs to get 1 extra minion on the battlefield. That's all he needs there. But can he do that? Ooh.
Next turn
Oh,
also
man,
is
he's
turn 9 for turn 9 for Zadkiel. Next turn that means
No, he doesn't have Savage Roar Force of Nature. I think
Okay.
he doesn't have that. I think. He might top deck that.
he might top
Over the course of 1 turn. 1 Savage Roar, that's all he needs. He needs right now, but by the way, adyb is 1 turn away from playing his Twilight Ray. Is he gonna copy the 3-5 just
would
to
be
buy
very
some
possible.
time? I think he is gonna do that. Wow, okay. And he might
Let's-
want to silence the... Okay, it's just gonna right
thought
click
about it.
cancel. Thought about it.
Thought about it.
Oh, the rope comes out. It's left with 15 seconds now. Gonna silence, gonna go with my play. Not really my play, but he's gonna go with the the copy Sludge Belcher, silence Sludge Belcher play. And all you need here is just 1 Savage Roar, that's all.
Exactly right. That's
You can
gonna be enough.
deal... Is it 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11? 11 plus swipe. Yeah, it's gonna be enough. 1 Savage Roar plus the swipe in hand. So it's pretty clear he doesn't have Savage Roar, or he's thinking about Sludge Belcher. By the way, on a side note, I think they should nerf Savage Roar by not giving the buff to the hero.
To the hero. Yeah, I totally agree. If they're already in the process of nerfing all of these
Cards.
1-turn kill options, he should nerf Savage Roar as well.
Okay, so he buys himself some time, drops down to 4 health, which is really good because that means that he can play 2 giants and taunt them up both, which is fantastic. It's gonna innovate for a swipe, sir. Double innovate into something big. This is disgusting. It's a force of nature. 8 plus 6. It is enough. Well played.
Wow.
Game 5.
Oh my gosh, it's gonna be Druid versus Priest.
And I'd like to
Oh.
point out that this is because he didn't play the Arcane Golem Shadow Flame.
That's right. That's right. That could have been that was the turning point, I think. You're absolutely right.
If you play the Arcane Golem Shadow Flame, the Ancient of Lore would not have dealt so much damage. Things would have been very different. But then again, he would not have healed up for 3. But he would
Oh,
not have
gosh.
died. No, he wouldn't have died that turn. Yeah. It depends, it depends. So here we have the ace match between both players in the semi-finals. What did I say? The further we go into this tournament, the more best of 5s down to the warrior match we're going to see here. So here it is. both players, if they win, if one of them win, they go through to the finals to play for $300 with a guaranteed $150. If they lose, they play for $100, but they're guaranteed $50. So that's a huge jump, almost 6 times possibility in one game. 6 times the possibility.
Very exciting. I mean, these are fantastic comebacks for Zadkiel. I mean, I think ADYB's luck has run out.
I think ADYB is impressed.
Yes.
I think here Northshire Cleric, most irritating, card in the priest deck. But anyway, back to the point of why he didn't play priest against Malfurion. I think he knows that his deck may not be well equipped to deal with a druid. And by the way, we're given
the. Why did he not play a Northshire Cleric? Is he afraid of Wrath?
Wrath, yeah, probably. Plus, this is he gets Wild Growth every single game. How does he do that?
I don't know what to say anymore. ADYB's getting reverse RNG.
Here he plays, yes. He plays that with the Power Shield so that it's completely out of Wrath range.
And Dark Cult is going to come down for turn 3. That's fantastic.
Perfect, yeah. Shade is out. Okay, this is devastating. You cannot Cabal Shadow Priest to steal that, unfortunately, even if it's turn 6 because it's hiding in the shadows.
Turn 6. What? Okay, so it's turn 4 for Zadkiel. Is he gonna risk swiping the 3/4?
Swiping the 3/4, I think.
No, because that's gonna allow ADYB to
just,
it up.
Yeah, that's gonna become 1/8, and that's very sticky for 1/3.
1/8. Oh my gosh, most annoying thing in Hearthstone. Northshire Cleric.
Oh, innovate. What are you doing, Zadkiel? Wrath. He wants the Northshire dead. It's pretty clear here that he's not gonna give the priest any value for card draw. Shadow of Death, unfortunately, is not pain. I like to say that so far, amongst all the priest players that I've witnessed, I think Hero is one of the better ones because he really sees plays. He's so familiar with the class. So I'm not sure if ADYB consulted Kiro before this and inherited that ability to see and steal, because we've got double Shadow, Cabal Shadow Priest here. So both of those cards are ran frequently in Kiro's list.
Right.
So
yeah, so a lot of priest decks run only a single Cabal Shadow Priest. So it's very
he's gonna Wrath the second Northshire. He hates it so much.
Oh, what's he gonna do? He really wants that out. Wow, he's even willing to waste a swipe to get rid of the Dark Cultist.
Yep. We have to remind that Shadow of Death is gonna come into effect for next turn against Zadkiel's Shade.
I think he should do Wild Pyromancer into Thought Steal just to kill the 3/1.
Yep, I agree.
And who knows, he might get Innervate Ancient of War or something.
You're right. You're right. He might get something big like Savage Roar.
Because if a priest plays me, that's exactly what he would get.
He gets double Innovate, which is not really useful, but
yeah,
it's fun to watch. We'll see. Yeah, he gets half your combo.
Oh my god, I can't believe this.
Very good cards. Very, very good cards. Might just win him this game.
Very good cards, indeed. Because that's going to be able to stop a second Tazdingo. That's going to be able to stop something like a Cenarius. Ancient of War, definitely. Turn 7 is going to be quite a surprise for Zadkiel, I think. Quite a surprise.
Circle of Healing. Do you Shadow of Death the 5/3?
I would.
Yeah.
Just stop the bleeding, pretty much.
You have to.
Yeah.
But if you do that, you cannot do anything except heal up. And we have to remember, again, this is a priest that heals so well. Zadkiel has Cenarius, Ancient of War, which means that the other Ancient of War is not in his hand. He also has Wild Growth. And one extra card that I cannot see right now. So he drops the Ancient of War, and boo-hoo, his second Ancient of War is going to come out. Maybe even Sylvanas here.
I think it's time for...
Oh, he's going to chop the tree!
The M finish for the Black Knight with the accompanying... Oh my god.
So nice to see that. No way you got that from my deck. Los. What a PM from Zadkiel.
Let's see what he
These players
replies.
are such good friends. They have been playing in tournaments after tournaments in Southeast Asia. And he's like, crazy shit, man. 4-5. And silence.
I think he's gonna go for Ancient of War into silence. Do it. Do it for the BM. Let's go. Come
No,
on.
he's gonna play Sylvanas. Okay, that's fine. That's a safe play. That's the right play. Just don't mind us. We're just drunk.
This is very I just want to this is a very fun engagement. It's usually fun stuff happens when a good thought steal happens, so even the players themselves have responded to it, so it's pretty fun.
Yeah.
It's a nice break from like seeing Paladin versus Priest
Oh,
or Priest
God.
versus Priest.
A warrior versus paladin, a warrior versus priest, forever and ever. The game will go on.
Is that still the record? Was it 45 minutes for a match?
1 hour 45 minutes.
1 hour 45 minutes. The one in BlizzCon qualifier, right?
Yeah, that is the longest I've seen. It beat the record for Allura.
Oh my gosh, 1 hour 45.
Okay, so here, Zadkiel. We've seen some of his cards. We know there's Cineris, we know there's Wall Growth. Those cards are not going to be useful. 2 of the other cards, we have no idea what they are. He's hesitating, which means there might be a Wrath. A second Wrath.
Or he's just
Use
gonna go
swipe
for
one Wrath.
Hero Power? Yeah.
Which is fine, which is fine. He's trying to play around Sylvanas here. But he might just pass to 7 mana wasted. That is not the most effective utilization of mana I've seen.
He should run Sylvanas, put down
Mind control.
oh my god. No, okay. Sylvanas, drop down Injured Blade Master. And
Oh,
then
wait, hold that thought. I'm now looking at the hand of Zadkiel again. We have Kel'Thuzad and Ancient of War, second one.
Well,
Back to you.
Kel'Thuzad's gonna be silenced for sure.
Yeah. And a very good cycle of healing. Healing Sylvanas back to 5-5. I think adyb has this.
I think anyway we has this. Look at that. Next turn, he's gonna be alright, Kel'Thuzad and then Ancient of War. But Mind Control Kel'Thuzad with Sylvanas in play, I think it's over.
I think Cineris is good.
Cineris is good, but it's not gonna stop him. Watch this.
Second cycle of healing, guys. It's not gonna matter. This is what he's gonna do. He's gonna run 4-7 into 2-2, 4-5 into the 2-2, 5-5 into the 5-8, and then still the 5-8 play, second of healing, heal everything back up, and hi, I have Cineris. Oh, he's just gonna mind control. That's fine anyway. So
He's saving Sylvanas for something special, like Kel'Thuzad
Something
or
special,
Ancient
yeah.
of War. Yeah.
holy shit. Yeah, it's just gonna heal up again. They are all back to full health. This is so irritating. We talked
think
about
that's
minions sticking on the board. This is way beyond sticky. These guys are glued on with super glue.
They are cemented onto the board. Wild Growth gonna come down for an extra card draw for Zadkiel. Let's see, does he have anything left? It's just Kel'Thuzad and Ancient of War. No way to
That's
deal with these super sticky minions. 5-8. His own demigod has betrayed him. Turned to the dark side of Anduin Rin.
Yes. Come over here. And the 5-8 is there, and I think it's over, man. He can deal 18
think it's
damage
over.
next turn. Yes, he doesn't have lethal unless he top decks Arcanine Soul Priest and he pings BM2 damage.
Is he
From
gonna?
the heel.
If he silences Sylvanas, he's just gonna take it with Cabal Shadow Priest. There's nothing left. There's nothing left.
I have placed a 5-5, heals back to 25. Holy Smite.
Oh, please end it with a Dennis. Oh my gosh, do it. Please do it. 5, 9, 13. Oh my
Heal.
gosh. He just...
It's 5-5 again. It's just
Please
not
do it,
gonna
Dennis.
die.
Please do a Dennis. Oh my gosh.
This had the same 4 minions for 4 turns already, guys. Okay, 3 turns. 3 of those minions for 4 turns. And Cineris for 3 turns.
That's right. 12
Oh, by
health
turns, I
is-
meant both players' turns. Survived both players' turns. Yeah.
I don't think Zadkiel's gonna be running Healing Touch, so I think this is...
Well played, Conceit! He goes off to play for $100. Wait, hold that thought. Is that an arrow above his head? Oh, he's just gonna nuke himself.
Dennis.
What a way to go out.
So just gotta remind the audience that these two are good friends. They play each other a lot. They see each other a lot in tournaments. So no disrespect. That's just a fun game. And luck has swung back into the favor of adyb, and manages to clutch it out on the 5th ace game between him and Zadkiel. And adyb is gonna go to the finals.
Yep, adyb going to the finals. Zadkiel is still not done yet. He's gonna play in a 3rd place match to play for 100 Singapore dollars. And if you lose, it's still okay. He gets some money back at the end of the day. That's pretty good. And I think that it's really the thought still that swung the momentum against Zadkiel.
Oh my gosh, we can see Zadkiel right now in chat talking to adyb, saying that Black Knight pretty much ruined his day. Oh gosh.
Oh man, the Allura Man.
The
If you still remember from EHL1 all the way back in February. But yep, so we are still going on. We're gonna go for a bit of a break. I'll check in with the second half. Okay, we have results. Live or Live wins 3-1. So TNT and TNT, sorry, will play against Zadkiel in the bronze match. And Live or Live against adyb. This is the second time adyb goes through to the grand finals in the Legends tournament. And that said, we'll be right back. Sit tight, stay tuned. The next game is just about 10 minutes, so don't go anywhere. And see you guys soon.